Welcome, wrestling fans, and back to the Nation Network. This is Ring of Honor Wrestling. Kicking things off with John Hennigan as he heads down to the ring, and we know we've got a great night of professional wrestling coming your way right here tonight in Ring of Honor.
Well, we're all looking forward to tonight. Some of the best names in the business will be right here.
Making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 215 pounds, John Morrison.
As Hennigan steps through the ropes, he has been one of the shining stars here in Ring of Honor since his return recently, shocking a lot of people. A lot of companies wanted this guy. He's here. He's on our roster.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There's been a lot of competition to get Hennigan. His most recent stint in the World Wrestling Entertainment has led him back here now. And tonight going head-to-head with a man he's already faced here in the past, the chairman himself, Shawn Spears.
Shawn Spears, as always, coming down to the ring with that ominous steel chair. Flying right in the face of the Ring of Honor Code of Honor. Shawn Spears does not care about shaking hands, does not care about respect of his opponents, does not care about in any way, shape, or form showing a level of honor inside the ring. He wants a win by any means necessary, and that steel chair will become a part of this story if given the chance.
Well, one thing about Ring of Honor that Spears might have to learn sooner than later. It is a different breed of wrestling here. We do things differently here. Honor is a code word, and that code is to be respected.
Hennigan right off the bat, dropping him with a DDT, hits a springboard. Moonsault connects, and Shawn Spears early on in trouble, but lucky for him, close enough to the bottom rope.
Well, that was a good reversal right there by Spears, bringing up the knees. Hennigan eating that one. And here's the thing about Spears, it frustrates me personally. He is a good wrestler. He could get by on his talent alone, but he chooses to take the cheap shots, the shortcuts.
There's no doubting that Shawn Spears is a top-tier talent. He was a member of the Pinnacle along with MJF for a number of years with AEW. Now here calling the Ring of Honor its home, taking some of those bad habits and brought them along with him.
Well, if they were working for him, then he'd probably still be in AEW.
Spears now, what's he going to do here? Going up to the top rope. Hennigan laid out in the middle of the ring.
Spears wants him on his feet. He's waiting.
Oh, what a move right there. Spears with that spinning back heel kick. And now moonsault into a press. Hennigan able to kick out of that one. And now what's he going to do here? Well, whatever he had in mind backfires as Hennigan, using some of that parkour style that he is well known for to get some offense in. Cover, hooks the leg, it's two, and he almost got three. Hennigan from the top rope. There's that patented elbow drop, but again, the foot is under the bottom rope. Referee sees it and will break the count.
Nice move right there. Death-defying senton if ever there was one. Hennigan has not lost a step. He's definitely towards the latter part of his career at this point in time, but you wouldn't really know it. I mean, he's still in phenomenal shape, still hits all the high-risk moves.
He is a competitor. He is a challenger for any championship he sets his eyes on. And right now, he's got Shawn Spears perched on that top rope. Big right hand gets the full attention of Shawn Spears. And now, could it be Spanish Fly? It is off the top rope. Hannigan just continues to prove why he is one of the very best. They exchange blows right now in the middle of the ring. Hannigan clothesline. And take a look at this. Jay Lethal sitting ringside. When did that happen?
Well, that's a 2K mystery. People just appear.
It would appear Jay Lethal may have come through the crowd, and look at this! Hannigan sidesteps the would-be attack. Spears just took out Jay Lethal. You have to wonder who Jay Lethal is going to blame this on. Big knee strike right there now. Hannigan to the top rope. And again, that corkscrew elbow drop with precision. Going to work on the arm of Shawn Spears.
Spears very lucky that he was that close to the ropes, able to make that rope make the save. He would have been counted out, I'm sure, otherwise.
Brought up the knees. Hannigan just ate that one, and now Shawn Spears back in control. What's he got in mind here? Choke slam by Shawn Spears. Not a move we would normally associate with him. Right hand turns him around, and now Spears. Oh, that could be it. Hooks a leg, two, and he gets him. Major victory for Shawn Spears in this one.
Yeah, you got to give credit where credit is due, whether you like him or not, whether you respect him or not. Shawn Spears proved that he's here for a reason.
That was it right there, lights out. Hannigan was not going to get up from that one, not even close.
Here is your winner, Shawn Spears.
Tremendous victory in our opening contest by Shawn Spears. Stick around, plenty more action still to come right here on Ring of Honor.
Check out the fastest growing show on the Nation Network.
Time! It's Nation time! For over 17 years, we have brought you some of the most original content anywhere. And now is your chance to join the nation exclusively here on YouTube. Click that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the like button when you're watching the video and hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. We are one nation.
The greatest wrestling game of all time? I don't think so.
Formerly known as Inside the Creator's Studio.
Wow, it's great to be inside the Creator's Studio. And who did you create today, mate?
We now invite you to check out The Rub.
I was looking at your schedule just for this past month on the food truck alone. And you got like a 1985 Hulk Hogan schedule going on here where you got like a morning, a noon, and a night, same day. Then the next day you're in this town. The next day, and I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah.
were you that busy traveling when you were in the ring?
I know, right? I think, busier and actually making more money now than I'm not wrestling.
You know what? I'm going to make money doing this. I'm going to name my price. I am going to do conventions. I'm going to do expos. I'm going to do weddings. I'm ordained to marry people. I've done weddings. I'm the whole 9 yards, man. I absolutely said there's nothing that I can't do with this character.
And all your fans out in your nation, we love you, mate. The Bootleggers love you. And hope to see you around. Still on the road.
Whoa! Yay!
Only on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, welcome back. More Ring of Honor action here live on the Nation Network. We are joined by the Women of Honor champion, Tessa Blanchard. As of late, a lot of women putting their eyes on the prize, so to speak. The bullseye big on the back of the champion.
Well, that's what it's all about when you are a champion, especially here in Ring of Honor. Everybody's gunning for you.
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Charleston, South Carolina, the Ring of Honor Women's Champion, Taylor Blanchard.
Tessa Blanchard holding that title up high for all to see. The daughter of Tully Blanchard, the man who runs Blanchard Enterprises right here in Ring of Honor. Along with Tessa Blanchard, of course, he's got the Gates of Agony.
And from the North Pole, the Queen, L.D. Frost.
And Lady Frost making her way to the ring as the snow comes down.
Well, it's been a problem throughout most of the United States lately. Following us right here in the Ring of Honor.
This promises to be a very good matchup. Lady Frost has had some impressive victories in her time here.
There'll be no bigger win in her belt, in her resume, than if she were to pull one off right here against Tessa Blanchard, because nobody's been able to stop Tessa. She's been a one-woman wrecking crew.
Capture suplex to kick things off here in this one. And Tessa Blanchard heading all the way up to the top rope, wasting no time at all. Blanchard with a stiff kick right between the shoulders. Fans programming note, just to let you know, right here on the Nation Network, New Year's Day, January 1st, day one, featuring the WWE superstars. Be a part of it right here on the Nation Network. Blanchard now down across the arm, hooking the leg. A little bit early on in the match, got two though.
Tessa Blanchard doesn't need a lot of time. She's not paid by the hour. And she deals out so much punishment in a short period of time.
Want to wish everybody out there the happiest of holidays. Hope you had a great Christmas. And we're wishing everyone a very safe, happy, and prosperous new year. Backstabber. Oh, that one caught her. Going for the cover. This could be an upset. There's one. And Tessa Blanchard able to kick out the Diamond Princess herself.
More like the Queen of Diamonds, if you ask me. Tessa is a dominant force in the women's division. Hell, in any division in professional wrestling right now.
Well, it's not like she does not come with some baggage of her own. Nice cutter right there, and Tessa goes for the cover. Hooking a leg, gets one, two, and that might be it. It is! Blanchard puts her away in very easy fashion.
Another big win for Tessa Blanchard. She just keeps on racking them up. But we know one thing for sure. Oh, hold on just a moment. Could be more. I wonder.
Here it is. Mercedes Martinez once again. The thorn in the side of Tessa Blanchard. We'll be back in a moment.
Now airing exclusively on the Nation Network, Wrestle Chat. Mandy Rose being fired. All the news of the day in the world of professional wrestling.
You know, the big news that came out today is about Mandy Rose, of course. Have you actually seen the video?
The show where you can actually interact live
And yeah, she's naked, her boobs are there, but the water does distort.
Your questions, your thoughts, even your answers.
The European Championship.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Vince is doing what's best for him, not necessarily what's best for the company. Guys, this is a WWE. We are not talking about Walt Disney World.
Whether it's the news of the day,
Because all he's going to do is hand over the keys to the kingdom.
collecting, or anything to do with professional wrestling, you'll find it all right here on the Nation Network on Wrestle Chat.
All right, wrestling fans, we are back for more Ring of Honor, and what better way to do it than bringing out the reigning Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, Claudio Castagnoli.
Since taking that title, Castagnoli has been a one-man destruction team.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lucerne, Switzerland. Weighing in at 232 pounds, the Ring of Honor World Wrestling Champion, Cesaro!
Castagnoli, since reclaiming the Ring of Honor World Championship from Chris Jericho, has made it clear he's going to be a fighting champion, will take on all challengers.
Tonight is a non-title match, but again, just shows his willingness to get in there night after night and compete. And one thing everybody knows, and he'll be the first to admit it, if you can beat me in a non-title match, you're going to get a title shot.
Well, that is something that may very well come to
His
pass.
opponent from Melbourne, Australia, weighing in at 213 pounds, Murphy!
Murphy making his way down the aisle. And now look at this, Castagnoli attacking. There has been some bad blood between these two men, and now look at this, drop kick, and the champion goes down. They are fighting it out right here on the ramp. German suplex, Castagnoli in trouble.
Well, he decided to launch this one early on, but look at Murphy.
Knee strike to the face.
Uncharacteristic of the champion. Murphy ready for it, though, and now handing out a beating of his own. And Claudio comes with an up kick.
Castagnoli putting that strength on display. Deadlift overhead, gorilla press, and delivers the kibosh. He's got him by the legs. Oh, here it goes. The giant swing. This could be over.
Murphy's in a world of trouble. He's not moving.
Hooks the leg. He got him. Claudio Castagnoli with a big victory in record-setting time here.
You want to talk about impressive? Doesn't get any more impressive than that. Dominant force right here tonight as the champion.
When you want wrestling that makes an impact, join us here on the Nation Network. The best of the past, the present, and the future. Impact Wrestling like you've never seen it before, exclusively on the Nation Network.
Fans, we are back, and look at this. Heading into the ring the enforcer himself, Arn Anderson.
Now, I know a lot of people are going to be questioning the idea of bringing back a variation of the Four Horsemen. But the New Age Horsemen, they aren't the Four Horsemen. They are their own entity. They are their own organization. And I'm just here as the spokesperson. I'm just here to lend a little bit of insight into what it takes to make an operational team. Now the New Age Horsemen have gotten off to a very big start. Got a lot of people's attention recently. One Brian Pillman Jr. by beating the Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion in a non-title match. The Horsemen are for real. Now, Claudio, I know you aren't going to want to get back in the ring with Pillman Jr. anytime soon. But trust me when I tell you the day is coming. This young man is ready. He's willing, and he damn sure proved he's able. But fortunately for you, we've got other things in mind right now. See, the Tag Team Championships always held a spot very near and dear to my heart. But right now, Briscoes, you are the focus of our attention. You are the ones that are going to have to pay the price. We have left an open contract in the locker room right there in the back. And if you are half the men you say you are, if you got the guts, then you'll put your name on that contract. The New Age Horsemen, we aren't hard to find, and we're not very patient either.
It's coming down now.
I think I have an idea.
Tully Blanchard, look at this. The leader of Blanchard Enterprises. These two men, deep history between one another. Former World Tag Team Champions in multiple promotions. I don't remember the last time I saw the two of them in the ring together.
Tully, what squirrel crawled up your tree? It doesn't surprise me, not in the least. All those times when we were a tag team, whether it was the NWA, the WWF, you did all the talking, but I was the one that had to do the fighting. And you come out and you act like it's automatically a given. The New Age Horsemen are going to get the tag team title match based on what? Blanchard Enterprises, we've been running roughshod through everything in the Ring of Honor. We have the Gates of Agony, and they are a dedicated tag team, and they are going to be the ones that go after the Briscoes, not the New Age Horsemen. So, you want to bring up history? Well, let's talk about history. History is real simple, and all you got to do is review the video. When the Horsemen were the NWA World Tag Team Champions, I was the enforcer for a reason. I was the one that had to come and bail you out each and every time. And you know it. And these people out here know it. You know, it's funny how you have this revisionist sense of history. Because the only reason you held on to the NWA Television Championship as long as you did is because I had your back. And God knows I had to save your ass more times than I care to count. But you want to talk about history? Let's talk. Let's talk about the Brain Busters. Let's talk about the fact that I was the one left behind. You went back to the WCW and you left me out. He's bringing up some real bad things right now, but if you want to open that can of worms here in public, we can do that. I didn't leave you out of a damn thing. When we got the call to come back to WCW, you were able to come up until the point where you made a few bad choices. Bullcrap. It had nothing to do with bad choices. The bad choice I made was trusting you. You could have fought for me, and you didn't. You left me to the side. You left me to go and perform in bingo halls when I should have been still wrestling in front of 30,000. Look, you want to blame me for your bad choices? I don't know what to say. But I'll tell you this. If you get in the way of the New Age Horsemen, I'll tell you, you're going to find out that that was a bad choice too. Well, I guess I'm just a hard learner then, Arn. You see, I've got a news flash for you. You're not going up against the Briscoes anytime soon. You see, you left an open contract in the back, and I would think somebody with your years in this business would understand. Open contracts are only open until the name gets signed on the bottom line. And there is a name signed on your open contract, and it says Gates of Agony, and it is signed by Tully Blanchard Enterprises. We are going to take your boys out, and then we are going to take the ROH Tag Team Championship. Well, that's fine by me. If you want to bring this thing to personal levels, if you want us to go head to head, then that's exactly what's going to happen. But trust me, when this thing is all said and done, and it might not happen in just one night, you and I both know that. But when this is all said and done, and when that smoke clears and the dust settles, I'm going to be the one who says, I warned you. You have just made one more big mistake. Well, hell, I guess that's what I do best according to you, isn't it? Only thing is this. I, like you, am one of the founding members of the Horsemen, the real Horsemen. And this little group of children that you've got going here now, they're just wannabes. They think they're going to slap a name on themselves, call themselves Horsemen, and all of a sudden they're going to get people to shake in their boots. Pillman got a lucky win off of the champion, and I give you credit for that. But we all know if he gets in the ring with him again, he's going to be torn limb from limb. And that's why you're not putting him back out there against Claudio with a title on the line. Next week, we will go head to head. And I'm telling you right now, the Gates of Agony will be closing the door on the New Age Horsemen.
This one was as personal as it gets. Which one is going to back down?
The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it raw or prefer to be SmackDown, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network.
We are back, wrestling fans, once again, and welcome.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Mexico, weighing in at 211 pounds,
Bandito entering the ring area this time. Another one of the new faces here in Ring of Honor over the last several months. He's done really well for himself. We look forward to the match here tonight. We know he's going to be tested like never before. What do you make of the interaction we just witnessed between Arn Anderson and Tully Blanchard, two of the former and founding members of the original Four Horsemen?
Well, look at it this way. These two guys know each other better than anyone. And Tully kind of summed it up from his point of view. He feels he was slighted. when their WWF run came to an end, Arn Anderson went on to the WCW and still had a hell of a career until he was shut out. Was that due to his own bad decisions? I'm not here to say.
26 pounds, Dalton Castle.
As Dalton Castle makes his way to the ring, clearly Tully Blanchard blames Arn Anderson for the fact that he never got back into the spotlight again.
Could be an ounce of truth to it. At the same point in time, as adult men, we all have to own our own. And I think there's definitely something there for Tully Blanchard to take hold on. But I feel like this is a discussion and a conversation that should have happened a long time ago, not now, not in front of the world. You've allowed those bad feelings to fester for 20 years. And now it comes to a head here, of all places.
Well, we talked earlier about Claudio Castagnoli and how the bullseye is on the back. Same was said about Tessa Blanchard. Well, let's not take our eyes off the fact that the Briscoe brothers, while they are the reigning Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions, every other tag team out there is going to want those titles.
Otherwise you wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be doing this. And we talk about champions, two guys right here that could be champions. They know they need a win.
Dalton Castle has actually been doing very well for himself recently here in Ring of Honor. And this is going to be a legitimate test for both of these men. I think they're very evenly matched. Two totally different styles. Of course, Bandito has got that lucha libre background to him as he comes off the top rope with a big splash. Going to work now on the lower back and the kidney area of Dalton Castle. Irish whip into the turnbuckle he goes. Working on the arm, using the top rope for added leverage. And now Bandito hits, oh my goodness!
Just ran right through and hooks the leg. Dalton Castle might be done.
2 3/4 count. Wow, Bandito so close to pulling off a major victory here in Ring of Honor.
Well, he's been doing a tour of the Indies. He was a part of Ric Flair's final match. We've seen him once or twice on Impact Wrestling, and now he is calling Ring of Honor his home.
Castle sent over the top rope all the way to the floor, and look at Bandito right on top of his opponent. Not going to give him a moment to catch his breath or to clear his mind. That's how you win matches.
Yeah, you see a lot of guys will take time to pose and taunt the crowd or celebrate. Bandito's not about that, man. He knew to get right back out on Dalton Castle.
Castle in the interim has managed to turn the tide around, and right now he is in complete control. Oh, what a suplex on the floor!
Yeah, man, that half capture is a devastating drop right on the back of the neck.
Bandito hasn't moved very much since that suplex, and now targeting the arm. Bandito, referee is there to ask him if he wants to give it up.
Perfect reversal, roll through, comes up with a knee strike to the head of Castle.
Single leg drop kick, and Dalton Castle backed into the ropes once again. Cassidy coming up with a big right hand boot to the midsection, and now what's he got in mind?
Winding up that arm, going up to the top rope. Oh, nice move. That centrifugal force is a real bitch.
Dalton Castle definitely going to agree with that. He got ripped across the ring, and now it could be worse as he's on the top rope. What is going on here? Oh, the Bulldog!
Call it a burrito buster if you want. I don't care what you call it. Might be lights out for Dalton Castle.
It is. And a major victory for Bandito. It has been one hell of a night of professional wrestling here tonight, fans. We have seen the best of the best. And wait, let's see what happens here between these two men. Will the code of honor be adhered to? Castle's looking at it, and indeed. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Ring of Honor. We'll be back in a moment.
And new World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion.
Join us for Classic Calls, the live stream that captures the feel of the old days of professional wrestling. With the power of the classic board game Superstar Pro Wrestling, we bring the legends back to life as only we can.
Distracting the referee Valentine. Oh, low blow.
Names like Flair, Funk, Rhodes, Hogan, Snuka, Piper, and many others will rise to glory once again on the only channel that can contain the action, the Nation Network.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was an upset.
Look for it on Saturday evenings at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time.
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation.
Oh, yeah. What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
We are back ready for our main event, ladies and gentlemen.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 524 pounds.
Heading to the ring, Harwood and Wheeler. They are FTR, former Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. They just recently dropped those titles to the Briscoes in what was one for the ages.
Oh, it was a tremendous steel cage matchup. Anytime you get four competitors inside of a cage, you know you're going to have some action.
No doubt about it. And then you're also looking at which competitors. We're talking about two teams that knew each other very well. As we get ready to see their opposition heading towards the ring, we saw and heard from the leader of Blanchard Enterprises, Khan and Toa Leona. They are collectively the Gates of Agony.
At a combined weight of 643 pounds.
I'll tell you what, I don't know the last time I was more captivated by a tag team. You know, I mean, just like Legion of Doom level. These two guys are a perfect complement to one another, and they are a devastating force once that bell rings.
Well, that's assuming they even wait for the bell to ring. A lot of times they will just take care of business the moment their opposition enters the ring.
Well, hell, sometimes even the building in general. There is no limits for these two guys. They will do whatever it takes to come out victorious, and they've done that.
Are you surprised like I am not to see Tully Blanchard at ringside?
Well, you know what? I mean, Tully doesn't feel he needs to be at ringside for his team. They know what they're doing. He feels that they are the superior team in this match.
Harwood has got the official up in the air and decides to take him out. Went for a clothesline, and now look at this. Harwood fighting back on Toa Leona, by far the biggest man in this matchup. Clothesline to the back of the head and the neck. Cash Wheeler down across the arm right now. Got caught. Went to the well one time too much, perhaps. Oh, look at this. Toa Leona with a big splash.
A little too close to the ropes right there, but I'll tell you, when you talk about setting a statement, making a statement, Toa Leona just did it with one move.
Well, up until a week ago, FTR were the Ring of Honor Tag Team Champions. What a win it would be right here for Tully Blanchard Enterprises to get a win over FTR. Still, whether or not they are the Tag Team Champions, one of the greatest tag teams in professional wrestling today. No one's going to argue that. We see the tag made, and that will bring Khan into the match, and Khan going after Harwood, and Harwood able to block that one. And now Khan unloading. Headbutt, down he goes.
Well, they're all about no flips, just fists. Khan meeting them at their own.
Khan is in trouble right now. I should say he has got Harwood in trouble. He's in control of Harwood. Follows him into that turnbuckle with a clothesline. Irish whips him into the ropes. He goes. Tag is made. Here comes the double team. Toa Leona wide open, taking advantage of Dax Harwood.
Would you just look at the size, the girth of Toa Leona? I mean, if they were charging by the pound, this guy would be writing his own tickets.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Toa Leona is the real deal. He is a man's man. One of the most powerful we have in Ring of Honor, hands down. Cross knee backbreaker, perfectly executed right there. Toa Leona is in complete control, and he knows it.
Well, FTR has got to be a little surprised, a little bit stunned. They're used to doing much better than they're doing here tonight.
Harwood tried to give him to take the walk on the wild side, so to speak. Tag made, and now here comes a double team. Leona stretching out that arm. Khan doing a number on him, and now Harwood's had enough. Up kick, and Khan gets back in the driver's seat. Boot to the midsection, and now Harwood takes him over to the ring ropes. Does not work out for him. Spent a lot of time in that corner. The only thing that I can say for Khan that he did not do was make the tag to the fresh man in, and he just got turned inside out with that one. Makes the tag, and now here comes trouble. Harwood with a DDT. Look at him bouncing right back up. Cash Wheeler taking off the apron.
Right now it's a one-man wrecking crew featuring Toa Leona.
Goes to work on the arm, and now what's he going to do here? Deadlift off the ground. Unreal feat of strength.
Toa Leona is an absolute monster.
Goes for the cover. That might be all she wrote. Oh, it's a slow count by the referee.
Toa Leona looks perfectly fine with it. Like, you know what? I'll just keep diminishing more punishment. No problem.
Back elbow buys him a moment anyway. Harwood coming down on the arm and now turns it inside out. Trying to separate that shoulder from the joint. Toa Leona fighting it off, and now here comes the cover. Will that be enough? He got two and almost got three. Toa Leona right back up again. Oh, the boot! And again, Cash Wheeler taking off the apron. All the way to the floor. The gates of agony persist against the FTR. Has him. Lights him up, and that should be it. He hooks the leg. Harwood kicks out.
Dax Harwood now fighting back with all he's got in him. Gets a shoulder block. That is not going to get the job done. You do not counter the Eclipse with a shoulder tackle.
Tag made, and now Cash Wheeler, the legal man in the ring, and by far the freshest man for FTR. That was a necessary tag. Nice capture suplex, well done. Toa Leona was trying to get turned around to his corner, couldn't get it done. Neck breaker perfectly executed by Cash Wheeler, and the big man back up again. Shoots him off the ropes, the two collide. Cross knee backbreaker. How much damage would that have done?
He's a powerful man. He's a big man. And when he brings you down on your knee, can do a lot of damage. Here's a double team.
Full Nelson, what's he going to do from here? Wheeler able to escape. Caught him coming in.
Almost like he set a trap, and look at that.
Two count, he gets out of it. Oh, no. Toa Leona lit him up, and now Cash Wheeler. Clobbered from behind, too much too soon.
Khan now in complete control with the backbreakers on Cash Wheeler.
Cash Wheeler's in a whole lot of trouble. Wow. Moments like that will shorten careers, I would say.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean,
here's a double team now. Let's see if FTR has what it takes. Going after the knee of Khan, and that is a smart maneuver right there.
well, you take away the opportunity there.
Harwood got sidetracked by the man who was not legal in the match. The gates of agony. They are not Johnny-come-latelys by any stretch of the imagination. They will take care of business given any opportunity. Northern Lights suplex perfectly executed, and now Harwood clobbered from behind again.
Well, the bad news just keeps raining in for Harwood.
Tag made, and now once again the double team. Stretching him out across the top rope. Oh no! Goes for the cover. Wait a minute, what's happening here? He elects not to go for the cover. Takes him down, and now the shoulders are trapped. Harwood not finished yet. Still has fight left in him. Irish whip to the ropes, back out front, back elbow strike catches him. Harwood set it up. Gets out of trouble, at least for the moment. Nice backbreaker, neck breaker, call it what you will. Harwood pulling Tola Leona away from the rim. Oh, he's got the legs. Ties him up, inverted figure four leg lock. This could be all she wrote right here. Tola Leona's in trouble.
He might need some help.
And he gets it. Boy, that was close. And now Harwood's gonna go for the cover. He got him. No, the shoulder is off the canvas. Tola Leona stepping outside the ring. Harwood on the receiving end of a beating right now. Leona has, oh, good Lord.
Right on top of that steel guardrail. Don't let that padding fool you. It's not going to do much, especially in that situation.
Boot to the midsection. Leona's got him up. Power bomb. Tola Leona back in the ring. I don't know that Dax Harwood's going to be able to beat this one.
No, I don't think so.
What a victory for the Gates of Agony, and a big win for Tully Blanchard Enterprises here to close out the night. Fans, we want to thank you for a tremendous 2022 in Ring of Honor. Looking forward to 2023.
Everybody have a very safe, happy, and prosperous new year as we take a look at the replay of events leading up to a count-out and win for the Gates of Agony.
Here are your winners.
Big win to close off the year. Ladies and gentlemen from ringside, we'll see you again for more Ring of Honor right here on the Nation Network.